I understand Nanami's character. Nanami is the literal embodiment of the ascended Mook. And if you don't know what that trope is, a Mook character is basically like those worthless, useless background characters that you see all the time. Example, the background characters in One Piece, like the Marines from One Piece, who are always talking in unison, pointing at the obvious, because, you know, the authors think us retarded. Nanami is the living embodiment of that character. And now that I get that, her whole character scheme makes so much sense to me. It's weird. But anyway, I guess I should explain why I haven't uploaded anything this week. Last weekend was one of those rare weekends I spend with other people. So I was busy all weekend, literally from start to finish. Thursday. No, Thursday. I had off Friday because of a snowstorm, and went from Thursday straight to Saturday, basically. Well, Thursday afternoon, anyway. So on Sunday when they left, I was fucking tired. People make me tired. It's just a fact. And I was so awake from them being there, I couldn't go to sleep. And Monday felt like absolute shit. I crashed. I got home. I tried to do my homework. I couldn't do it. And I crashed on the couch, in my bed, in the middle of doing my homework at like 5 a.m. in the morning. My mom got back, it was 7 o'clock, and I'm like, fuck this, I'm taking a shower. Went to bed at 8 o'clock. And I learned something from that. Going to bed at 8 o'clock when you're in high school is a godsend. Like, you know when you wake up in the morning, and you, on the morning, specifically on the afternoon, after sleeping, no alarm clock shocking you awake, or any shit like that. And you know that feeling where you can just, oh, I'm ready. Imagine feeling that at like 3 a.m. in the fucking morning. It is amazing. If you're in high school, go to bed at 8 o'clock. Just do yourself a fucking favor. But anyway, and there's no one reason why I didn't decide to upload. I also want to try not uploading over this weekend, see what my thoughts would be like. So I'm going to start tomorrow, not today. I'm going to restart up a daily thought thing tomorrow, not today. Oh, and episode number 10, it wasn't uploaded properly. And I didn't notice because I don't really pay attention to these kind of things until the day after. So, let me get it like that. Basically, I'm questioning, why do we need nostalgia and why do we feel nostalgia? That's the base of it. Just done with, because, you know, I got emulators on my phone, so I'm using my childhood. I was like, why do I need this nostalgia? Why? But, and as for the Medaka box 153 chapter, I wasn't comfortable doing it. I really, really wasn't. And that's because it was a concluding chapter, and there's not a lot to talk about in the concluding chapter. I mean, Kumagawa had an awesome speech. Medaka made her, yeah, motherfucker, come back. And I'm glad he didn't toss away Medaka's character. And the manga's continuing. I was like, what? So it was just weird. There wasn't a whole lot to talk about. I could have. See, the thing I like about Medaka box, it's psychological, but you don't need a psychology major to understand what the fuck's going on. A lot like Nisei Monogatari, done by the same person. And Bakemonogatari, and all those Gataris. Speaking of which, I've also been reading Kizumonogatari. I'm like two-thirds of the way through it. Side note. And so, if I'm talking a little loud, my right ear is clogged, so I'm having a hard time hearing. But I think it's actually affecting my hearing, because I'm talking seemingly coherently. Not bad. But whatever. Well, enough of this updating shit. Review. Now, this chapter starts off with, quick synopsis, with Medaka having a conversation with Chairman Netero. Chairman Netero. And it's basically, so, you're leaving the school. Mm-hmm. And if you remember at the end, she did promise she would go lead the Kurakami family. And basically after that cuts in the Kichi, she's like, oh, she's leaving the school? and everyone else is like fucking calm. And Nanami's there, just being the ascended little glitch right there, but Nanami's just there being the ascended look that she is. Still, I love the fact that I found out I just can understand her character. And then what's his name? Oh, what's her name? Shiranu, like Shiranui's gonna be pissed, and you see Shiranui's just like, I already heard. She got the dark tone. What the fuck, man? She's like, what the fuck, Hurley? Look, she brings me back here, then she's gonna leave. It's like telling me to get the fuck out. I swear to God, don't mess with me. And she just goes off on a rant. It was pretty funny, see. And then, so Zenkichi's like, leave this to me. And then, the strangest shit happened. Like, okay, quick backstory. I was talking with, Studio Pira on one of the videos on Bankai's Medaka Box chapter review. And in the chapter, he's like, I can't remember what he said, but it was like, another deconstruction from Medaka Box. Parents actually fucking exist. And I'm just like, then he messaged me back, because it's like, now I want to see him take it one step further and show the teachers. Bam! Teachers exist and showed in anime, and showed in manga. What the fuck? Teachers, man. They're real. They're like, teachers in shonen anime are like mythical creatures. Oh my god. And I'm just like, so they play a minor part in this, and the teachers walk in, and she's like, this is like, so you're really gonna go do that? And the teacher kind of goes off and tells him, but are you really planning to live the rest of your lives without saying goodbye to anyone? I mean, you're trying to meet people, and then you want to go out and have true relationships, but you can't say goodbye to relationships. That's like, is that really gonna work? Do you actually think that's gonna work in your life? And he's just like, are there any partings that one can accept in this? And what he's basically going on about here is, hi Kitty. Going here is like, goodbyes are painful. Pure and simple. Goodbyes are painful. And I shouldn't have to really reiterate this. You should. I'm sure many of you have lived this through your life, but he's pretty much saying, what do you, like, if you can't say goodbye right now, what are you going to do for the rest of your life? And it's an interesting thing to think about, because, and I'd go out on a limb and say this is another deconstruction of this, like, of just this whole anime and manga field in general. It's like, we're going to be friends forever. Oh, fuck you, Will. One of you's going to die eventually. And then what you going to do? Huh? Kitty. And so then he's just like, well, it's just an adult's opinion, whatever. And and I don't understand, but he talks to 3 more teachers. There's like unicorns in real life. The second coming of Jesus, my buddies. And we get this little short thing, just like, with teachers, and I'm like, I don't get it. What are they talking about? So after that, Zenkichi's going on like, leave it to me. I'm gonna go talk to her. Got this. And what Zenkichi's really want to do, because you know Medaka is Medaka, and Medaka does what Medaka does. He really wants to go find out. He's just like, okay, so are you really excited to be doing this, or are you just, excuse me, or are you just nobly sacrificing yourself like the Medaka you are? And well, he doesn't come out and straight up say this, but he can clearly see that she's really happy to, she's found something that she actually wants to do with her life, and he's just like, well, I'm relieved. And then this happens, and this is the part of the manga. This is a part of this story. I'll go, I'll literally, I was like, what? I was thrown off by this, but I like it. I like it a lot. And so she's like, so Zenkichi, are you done packing? And he's like, what? And she says, this is like she's like you look surprised. Like there's been some distance between us, right? She's been some distance between us, so I'll assume you could just come with me. It's like I can't imagine a world without you in it. It's just like, and here's the part where Zenkichi gets. Zenkichi is a man now. Before he was just. Like even in the not equal arc, which I consider which I can usually call the Zenkichi getting his balls arc. Now I can say that I have some respect for Zenkichi. Cause he has this really embarrassed face on it. And he's like, but then he goes, and he's shaking when he says this, but no, I'm not going with you. And I'm just like, ow. No, it didn't hit me at this part. But what happened? And Medaka has the craziest face. He's like, and what Zenkichi essentially goes on to say is, you are going on with your life, but I can't be a part of that because it's not my life. This right here, like, being the student council president right here, right now, is what I have to do. And I respect that a lot. I like that a lot from Zenkichi. And now here's the part where it hits you, and it's like, we get these two panels, and it says, and Mikura Kami's kind of like, oh, and I was like, let's say goodbye here, Zenkichi. I said, yeah, goodbye, Medaka. And I was like, wait, goodbye. And I was like, what? And she's like, getting rejected by the same person twice. And then she's like, it was like, this hurts, like, this, she's like, this hurts so bad. And you can literally see her walking away. She's like, I'll go cry somewhere where other people can't see me. Please don't follow me. And I'm like, oh, you just did that. And I was just like, right in the heart. Yeah. That hurts. That has to hurt. And guess who arrives? So Zenkichi is like, do you need anything, Miss Ascended Mook? and Nanami comes out of the closet. And let me get a couple pages ahead. Last 3 pages. And he's like, this is like I'm not that teacher who was talking with us, but is that okay? And this is like, wasn't it? And she says, this is verbatim. Wasn't I'll be by your side, Medaka-chan, your manifesto, and even if you, in that case, even if you want to abandon your job, no one's really going to blame you. They should start talking about, like, look, during the Black Winter, and he stops right there and says, like, it's not that. It's just like, at the end of the year of the election, I completely smashed your will. I did that once. I thought it was necessary, but, and I knew it wouldn't be easy to recover from that. But this isn't really about recovering. Like, little lag issue again. But she is literally going on with her life. And it's like, she's changed, now it's my turn. And Nanami's like, but you don't really need to force yourself to change. And it's like, if you'll be happy just by your side, that's what you said, right? And it's like Hanten-san, like Hanten and, Hanten. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot to mention this from the last chapter. Anshinen's coming back! Fuck yeah. Sorry. But he pretty much confirmed she might not be in the story, but she's coming back. She's a bug. You can't kill her. You cannot kill off a character like that. And he says unlike that person, I'm already someone who can't just be satisfied by staying by her side. I can't stay like that forever. And at last it's time for me to break apart from her side. And this was, in terms of characterization, this was awesome. And the reason why it's awesome is because, when you get these very shonenistic ideals in manga, like being by your side makes me happy, and just seeing you smile will make me eternally happy. You know that in real life, that's a bunch of horseshit. Horseshit. There is no one in the world who you can't. In real life, you can't be sustained. You can't. How do I put this? You can't sustain happiness through someone else. That just doesn't happen. Like, if you say something like that, it's like, well, what happens when they're not smiling? And what happens if smiling? You're not even there to see it. I mean, it's just thinking about them smiling gonna make you, because that's kind of serial killer, psychopathic-ish. But that's my point. Is in real life it just doesn't work like that. And same page. And so the last page of this is like. He's like, oh, she's like, that's kind of, Nami's just like, well, that's kind of boring, but I guess the only thing left to do is just throw her a party, right? It's just just like a regular party, right? It's just like, hell no, we're gonna throw the biggest damn party ever! It was like, we're gonna have a road of fucking flowers, and a hot concert, and at the very end, the last thing this says is, at the very bottom, bouquet tossed to the future arc. And and based on that title, I don't know where this is going to go, but based on that title, I have a feeling that this is going to be the after the story manga. What I mean by that is not an epilogue so much, but have you ever wondered, after all this heartfelt conclusion shit, what the fuck goes on? Have you ever wondered that? I mean, it's like think about it in terms like this. After One Piece, after Luffy finds the One Piece or something, what the fuck does he do then? What the fuck happens after that? After the big climax, Bleach. Once Ichigo beats the big bad German Nazi dude with the fucking sexy beard and the giant Quincy steak and the awesomeness. After all that, what happens next? I have a feeling this is going to be that arc. Usually in shonen manga, they have them going their separate ways into the future, growing up to be real people and not just characters. But we never get to see that. I think that's going to be this arc. I can't say anything about it because you never see this shit. You never see this shit, and. So I just scrolled down, and I'm now looking at comments, so why don't we read some comments real quick. First comment, wait, did I see teachers? This is absolutely absurd. Let's see, let's see, do bad grammar, but we're not going to hold that against him, because, oh wait, it says he works at Fairy Tail, you're going to hold this against him. God damn, this is so... Do anyone is wondering what happened to the love between Zenkichi and Medaka? They kiss and propose, yet they are acting like best friends. Marry your best friends, by the way. Cause, yeah, don't go thinking you have some true love. Marry your best friend. The one you talk to with your problems. Especially you, men. Psychology, biatch. So Zenkichi has to change into what? A dragon? Oh god, you're a flight action truck. Wow, it's been a while since I've actually shouted at a character not to do what they're doing. Good job, Medaka Box. It hurts because I like this manga so much. Why can't you ever do logical things? Fuck logic, Medaka Box. That's the whole premise of this show. Why can't people understand that? This is not supposed to be a conventional manga. This is supposed to be the breaking down of Kagyo stereotypes and doing things that may not be logical because they are breaking those precise stereotypes. The teachers are called out to the first set of light novels. Light novels? There are light novels? Hold on. Yep, Medaka Box. Medaka Box himself. The hell? Okay, so apparently there are actually a set of light novels from Medaka Box where the teachers of that chapter, or where the teachers inside this chapter are asking, if I remember well, Kumagawa has one too. Fuck the what? Fuck the what? Oh my god, a teacher! I didn't know the school had one of those. Everything's go. But yeah, I gotta find those Medaka Box novels. So, this is the end of this video. This chapter is setting up something and I have no idea where it's going. I really need to read those light novels now. Psychopaths is fucking awesome. Sasami's on motivation is fucking awesome. And I'm going to do full series reviews of those. Episode reviews of those are just too hard. I haven't watched a lot of Manga lately. Sidetracks. Goodbye. I don't know how to end this video. Flower party!